I can hear both lines, yeah?
Zagadat.
What else?
Don't mute anything.
It's your boy Easy.
Over there, Palm Better.
No makeup day. Out with my mom. She has a makeup day, right? Anyway, we're out here preparing gifts. You're like, why are we in the underwear aisle? Because guys need underwears too. That's for my family though. It's like late Christmas or Christmas in summer kind of gift. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Just walking around. This is how I look without makeup, everybody. I just have like this lip gloss I got from my pageant in Oklahoma. It's really nice actually. It's like an obsession sorta. Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm. It's really good. I really like it. I like it. If you guys are wondering, we're not at KP, we're at Roosevelt Field Mall. Oh, Tommy Hilfiger. I love Tommy. I think I said this in the previous video thing, but I really love Tommy. So I'm just out here walking, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I'm actually really wanting Starbucks right now and probably some chocolate because I love that. And I finally found my uncle's card that he gave me for my birthday like 2 years ago. And then another one this past January for Starbucks and another for Macy's. I was like, oh my goodness. And it's like $35 at Starbucks. I'm like, $35 worth of goodies. But yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up right now, guys.
Zagadat. It's your boy Easy. Zagadat.
Jules,
I've been following this lady, I've been telling her that I like her. I've been following this lady, I've been telling her that I love her.
I was getting a bit, not bored, but yeah, sort of bored, sort of hungry. I was like digging chocolate at the moment, so I got brownies a la mode, all Frenchy at Häagen-Dazs. Let me tell you the difference between Häagen-Dazs and what's that, 31 Baskin Robbins, something like that. I think that's it though. I used to go there all the time, and then Carvel too. These cones are so different. Like it really feels like you're eating like a cone. All right, it tastes crunchy. It has a taste to it that you're like, wow, I want more. As for the other ones, like 31 Baskin Robbins, it's like you're tasting carbon. It's like, and then it's just like, nah, But this one is like, my goodness. Then Carvel's in the middle actually. They're not that bad. They're okay. Like they're better than Baskin Robbins in some ways, but then they're not as good as Häagen-Dazs. I love ice cream like a lot, especially chocolate. And then with that caramel, like brownies and cream, boy, and chocolate. I love chocolate. So if you ever want to get me something, you know what to get me, guys.
Wanna make you my diamond queen, my one and only Rihanna. Wanna make you famous, still talk about us, Lady Gaga. But she said no, 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 no. She don't want my good love. And she see me on TV, she said she changed her mind. Now she say, oh no, no, only thing you been to do, I like, oh. Ginger me boy, don't stop, oh. If to say I mean,
Hey guys, so I'm here waiting for my mom as usual. Well, got a little dot right here. Anyway, so I decided to just make another video about, let me see, it's not really another video because when you see it's like literally one. Alright, anyway, so yesterday I had a teen summit and we've been planning this for quite a while now, and it actually came to life. And shout out to Mona Lisa for actually getting me to do this, and also to Princess. I love you guys so much. But so we had it and it came out and it was a success actually. You know, like, how do I say, okay, so we had like a panel and it was, man, I can't really remember everyone's name, so I'll try. It was Princess, me, Stephanie, Agathina, Maureen, and Peter. I think I said everyone's name. And we were on the panel of people who were speaking about it, and the moderator was oh my goodness, Tadia Toussaint. And so the topic of discussion was Black Lives Matter. And the question was like, I think it was around the lines of, why does Black Lives Matter? What does it mean to you? And why is it here? And all these kind of stuff. And, you know, I was really thinking, and I was like, wow, this is really a big initiative that's really going on, because for the first time in a long time, we're actually coming together, regardless of the background of nationality, because it's not, oh, I'm Haitian, or oh, I'm Jamaican, or I'm Trini, or whatever, so I stay with my people. No, it's like we're all acknowledging that we're all Black, and there's something going on within our community, and just for that we need to bind together and actually work towards something that, because look, that progresses us, you know. And someone had mentioned while we were doing this that the system was never created for us, you know, and honestly this is why we have to educate our own selves. And when the person said that, I was like, oh my word, that's so true, you know. And I've heard this multiple times, but it wasn't until that time, I suppose, that it really like hit me, and I was like, oh my word, that's so true. And that's something that we really need to do as Black people, because a lot of us, it's not that we're not educated, it's just that, and it's not that we don't have the time or we don't have the resources to be educated. It seems like we allow ourselves to be so consumed with other things that are not important, or we allow other things to run our lives, and you know, we rely on the streets, or we rely on the schooling system, and a lot of the times, oftentimes, that does fail. So that is something that I found to be, you know, something that we really need to work on, to educate our own selves, our own people, to love each other. You know, someone brought up Black on Black crime, and I was thinking of that. I was like, why are you killing your own brother? You know what I mean? Your own person, your own people. Why choose them to kill, you know? And it's not, I'm saying to kill someone else out of another race or out of other color, but what I'm trying to say is that we have to realize that the problem is really within, that we need to correct that problem within before we're like, oh, Black Lives Matter when someone gets shot by a white person, you know? We need to realize that this is something prevalent, this is something that has been going on for a while now, and it's been going on within our own people, you know? So we need to really correct that before we go ahead and have movements and different things. Another point that someone had brought up was like, figure out what corporations and who's really funding this movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. Who's really funding this? And I haven't done my research yet, but I feel like I'm gonna be surprised when I find out. So we have to realize that nobody will ever understand us, nobody will ever help us better than we can. And that was something else that we touched on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You know, like it was such a great opportunity to be on stage. And another topic that we touched on was, is social media really binding us together, or is it separating us from the real world? And I definitely believe it is, because look at me right here talking to a phone. But you know, social media, there's a way that we could use it to our advantage, there's another way that we can't, you know, or that we try and, there's a way that we can use it to our advantage, but there's another way that we don't, and we abuse it. And so, such as staying on your phone rather than being connected to people around you, you know, being connected to them and actually speaking to them face to face. You know, oftentimes I heard this is a first generation that rarely ever speaks to people face to face, and they're just so glued to their phone or so glued to something that is technology based. And so what I realized is that in our communities, we should start having some things like probably roundtables or some discussions for youth, you know, that we actually get the youth involved and start mingling with each other. Put our phones down, you know, when we go out to dinner, put your phone down, like, you know, this happens to me all the time when I go out with friends or something. We're all on our phones and we're really not connecting with each other. We're like, oh, did you just see what happened on Facebook or on Instagram? But this is the time, this is the opportunity that we have to connect, you know? This is when we disconnect from our phones. And oftentimes I'm really happy when I go to places, like I believe it was the Met Museum, and there was no signal. When I tell you there was no signal, and people started getting crazy, like, oh my gosh, my phone, I don't know who's texting me. But realize that right after when we came out, it was really nothing important. It's not like it was the end of the world or we were missing out on life, you know? So we really need to start connecting with each other. That's something that's vital. I've been ranting, I'll probably like make another video talking a bit more about that, and probably have someone else with me to see what their take on is about this, about Black Lives Matter movement. Is it really good thing, bad thing? I mean, here's something else we touched on. Social media is really what hyped it up, the Black Lives Matter movement, you know? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this Black Lives Matter movement really started on social media. Like the name, the title. I mean, we've always had this problem and always been oppressed. Oh, that's so cool. All right, anyway, but you know, yeah, I'm losing a selfie stick. But you know, now's the moment for us to actually come together. You know, we're not under segregation by law right now, even though it's probably still apparent, but this is our time. You know, this is our time to come together as a community, as a nation. You know, we're really powerful. And another thing that I was thinking about actually, was how Haiti, January 1st, 1804, Haiti was the first Black republic to gain its independence. You know how huge that is? That means one nation revolted against one of the best armies that was ever in existence during that time period. They revolted and they won, and that proves that us as Black people can actually come together and cause a revolution, cause something big. I mean, nothing that's really violent. We don't want to do things that's violent based, but things that will actually help us, that'll actually grow us, that will saturate our mind with wisdom, you know, that will permeate within us, something that's real, you know. So I think that's something for us to work on. As you can see, my mom's sort of calling me down there, but yeah, she came out. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, so hope you enjoy this sort of talking moment. And you tell that I am exhausted. Can you? Can you? Can you? I'm so exhausted. You can tell now. I'm so exhausted. Still waiting. So even though it's sort of dark, we finally managed to leave. And now we're on our way back to the house. So yeah, that's what's going on. Once we walked out, we saw that it was pouring and it was raining. I didn't know that the weather forecast was saying that. So yeah, we came out to that. But you know, when you're natural, you don't have that problem because your hair becomes your umbrella. No, it's okay. Yeah, I wanted Starbucks earlier, but like
address.
Now I'm like,
today.
Do I really want that? You know, so let me tell you something about me and menswear. I have a huge thing for Tommy Hilfiger, especially for like these ties, and he's always good and on point with his stuff. Like, take a look at this. Like, I don't know what to say. His designs are like amazing. Like, look at this. Like, everything is just so clean. And I have a thing for blue. As you guys know, it's my favorite color. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so different. Like, honestly, the person I marry and my kids, oh my goodness, they will be so good. It's not even a joke. Like, look at this. This is so nice. I love it, guys. I love it. All these things, especially Tommy Hilfiger. Oh, by the way, this is day 2 of being at the mall. I feel like I'm here all the time. Oh, I've seen this people kind of company bar 11. Oh, that's interesting. Foxes on it. That's cute. It's cute. Oh, this is cute. It's like a horseshoe or something. My goodness. And let me tell you something about guys from Northeastern, how much they can dress. I commend you guys. Like, Greater is a bit, they're trying to get up there, but they're still slacking, you know, because guys from Northeastern can dress up. Not that I'm saying that Greater can't, but you know, this is for my SDA peeps, by the way. Other people won't really get it, but like church going guys know how to dress up, honestly. Like, if you go to church like on a weekly basis, then we expect something big for prom, because honestly, those were the only people who really slayed prom this year. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh, this can turn. Like, look at this. Alright. Probably I'm like too much. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, I'm probably too much into these things right now. But anyway, Oh, look at these cute little bow ties. As you can see, Tommy again. I love him. All these things, and then now we're getting to men's underwear. Okay, let's go in somewhere. Hey guys, I'm over here. Like, why am I all dressed down a bit? Not really. Oh, I'm right here. There's my mom again. Hey mom. Yeah, back at it again with the gifts.
Yeah, it's your boy Isana. Oh, I am this one.
This is an OY production.
Waba mi jo, Jekati jo sana dada. 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 Waba.
See, now I'm just here walking around inside the store again for day 2. Probably gonna end up here again tomorrow. Anyway, as you can see, bare face, bare, natural, beautiful. My hair is all out right now. Mommy's right here. I just don't get tired of being on this vlog. It's just like, just stop. Yeah, oh yeah, you see young men? Get perfumed up with Coco Chanel. Like, allure. Sports. It's a bit strong. Anyway, we're about to bring you to the clothes and shoes. Like, it's really nice right now, so get ready. You guys know I'm not gonna come to the mall and not try on some heels. Like, this is bomb, guys. Like, look at this. Alright, my foot sort of looks weird right now, but I'm telling you, this is cute. Then I found these. These, like, let me tell you, I have a thing for these. A huge thing. But anyway, these are so cute because, like, you know, you can pop out to it. Church, party, event. Like, hey guys, I love my shoes. Thank you. So cute. I only got one thing to say to this price.
Cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it.